Alright, hello everyone, my name is Timothy Lee Grant, and let's do some more Leetcode. So we are still on the two-pointer section, and let's minimize this. I don't know which, okay, 977, let's do that one. Okay, let's go, let's go. 977 squares of a sorted array. Given an integer array nums, sorted in non-decreasing order, okay, so sorting in increasing order. Return an array of the squares of each number, sorted in increasing order. Okay, so... Oh, I see why that's a little bit more difficult. Okay, so we can have negatives. So we have negative 4, which negative 4 times negative 4 is what? Positive 16, right? And so that's right here. But initially it was in this index at 0. Now it's at index 0, 1, 2, 3. So the index changed. So it's not a one-to-one linear mapping. Darn. Okay. So, obviously this is in the two-pointer section. So how are we going to use two pointers? Well, I have if I have a pointer here, okay, obviously there's something to do with if it's negative or positive, right? Because a negative number, like this not these negative numbers kind of get flipped on the inverse on the positive side. So there's something to do with if it's negative or positive. So I'm thinking like, can I put a pointer in one of those scenarios? I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing how that's gonna help me. And then I was also thinking like, can I put a pointer right there? You know? But this is always just going to be like adding the next bigger one. So what if I just do like a in place operation? I take this, I square all of them. That's O of n, so that's fine. Okay, so I square them all. Then I I sort it. Okay, so now instead of doing the operations like at the same time, now I just square them all. Then I try to sort it. Okay. So how can I sort an array in place? That's the question that I'm asking right now. So, for a pointer here. Let me write this out. Oh, it's actually right there. So I have 16, I have 1, I have 0, I have 9, and I have 100. Okay? So if I have a pointer here, I check if this number is bigger. If it is, a swap. Okay. And then I check if this number is bigger than my 1 here that I just swapped with. And it is, so I swap again. So now I have 0, 0, 16, 1, which is not correct. I have an array. I'm drawing a blank. How do I actually get that? How do I sort that in place? Or, I guess it doesn't need to be in place. What if I have another array? I mean, I know how to do it in what, O of n time, right? I would have a pointer here, or I would traverse through the entire thing, find the lowest one, and then add that to my list. So I'd come here, oh, there's a 0. Okay, add 0. Then add anything that is, and then I would have to remove that 0 from the list, right? And then do the same thing. So that's O of n squared, but that's not a good solution. Do we want to try coding that out just to get practice taking an algorithm from concept, or like from the mind stage into like expressed in actual code? And then later we'll look at the solutions. So what did I say? I wanted to square all of the numbers in here. Okay, so that's nums. So nums equals this x squared for x in nums. Okay. Now go through each of them. So while for element in nums what do we want the current low to be? Current low. I can't just say 0. I can't do that because we're going to be coming through here, and current low actually can be 0 because these numbers are squared and everything is positive. So current low is 0. So if element is less than current low, but then I'll need to take that specific element out of nums, right? Or do I need previous current? So if my current element is lower than the current low and is higher than the previous one, then previous low. Then what do we do? Then what do we do? What do we do? I change previous low. Okay, I think I'm kind of stuck on this too. I don't even know what I'm doing, honestly. I kind of even lost where I was going. I feel like I was walking down a path, and now I'm just like, wait, where am I? And where was I headed? Something about I'm squaring the numbers, and then I'm trying to sort them. I don't really know. Let's see. Here is my partial solution to. Let's see if ChatGPT can understand what I'm trying to do. Because I can't even understand what I'm trying to do. So, can you understand what I am attempting to do? How can I complete it? See if it knows what I'm trying to do, because I'm lost. And then resort it. Yeah, so left and right. I mean, that's not really what I was trying to do. I was doing a much more complicated way of things. I wish I had something intelligent to say right now, but looking at that, I don't quite have anything to say. I can say a lot, but just nothing intelligent. So, anyways, here's the answer. And I mean, I'm looking at it. I can't. It's like ancient writing to me. Like, I would say, I don't know. Left square, right square. So I see that it's using the 2 pointers, left and right. Result position, left square, right square. Well, it's doing something. It's having fun. I'm gonna let it live its life. Yeah. So there's the answer, and wasn't able to solve it today. Again, failed on both instances. I wasn't able to I wasn't able to take the problem and actually implement it in code. Or, sorry, I wasn't able to. First step was take the problem and actually figure out an efficient algorithm. So, failed there. Second one is once I thought of an algorithm in my head, I wasn't able to actually express that in code. So, failed that. Third failure is okay, once I said I can't do it, or like I'm not making much progress, I'm going to look at a solution. Looked at the solution and I can't even understand it. Failed on all three counts. To be honest, that's not out of the ordinary. If you look at my other videos, it feels like almost every video I do fail on all three counts. So more of the same. Yay, fun. I love Leetcode. This is awesome. This is awesome. Maybe if I keep doing this for 3 more years, I might be able to get a job that pays enough that I can move out from my parents' house. Maybe. Woo! Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. I'll be back tomorrow with more Leetcode and probably fail. So, anyways, if that's why would that be interesting to you? But if it is, you can subscribe. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. My name is Timothy Lee Grant, and I will see you guys tomorrow with more Leetcode. And